Welcome back to STL Live. I'm Sarah Bernard, and I'm here with Tony Krieg of Missouri Kids Unplugged, which is an organization with a mission and also a farm. And so the whole idea we've been talking is just getting kids away from technology for a few hours and enjoying and exploring the outdoors.
Right.
And just before we took a break, you were talking about some of the things that you can do at the farm. And the list goes on, but I think, and you've probably found this to be true with the kids that are coming, it's just getting adults, anyone just outdoors and away from the phone.
You know, some of them have never had any access at all. And that's what our mission is, to do this for free, you know, not just for people that can afford it, but free across the board. So we've had inner city kids out, we've had people that just live 5 miles away there. And once you get the kids off of their phones and get them engaged and get them doing something, they love it. They love it. And the parents, of course, love it too.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot of research we've been talking about coming out now about how the brain can be just reset in nature. There's an article in this month's National Geographic just about unplugging and the power of doing that, and the power of nature. And there's so much value in noticing the details in the world.
Right.
And so what are some examples of groups that have started to come out and that you're seeing the results? I mean, are groups coming out now?
You know, some of the things that touched my heart last year was we had some inner city kids that had come out that they kind of freaked out a little bit when we took them to the creek because they'd never walked on gravel before, and you know, they'd always been on concrete or asphalt, and it started shifting on them, and they didn't know what to do. But they never cooked a hot dog over an open fire. They'd never been on a boat. They'd never had a s'more, and these kids had worked extra credit to get to come with their teacher to the farm. And whenever they left, they went around and gave everybody that was there, you know, there was probably 75 people there at that time, gave them a hug and thanked them for allowing them to be part of it.
So what was it like? So at first it was a shock to their system,
right.
A little bit, and to all their
They were
senses.
just in awe.
And they had fun.
Oh yeah, yeah, you could see it on their faces, and I mean, they were a joy to have out there.
And how long did you find it took them to be comfortable in this new setting?
It didn't take them very long. I mean, they you know, there was so much newness and things that they'd never seen before in their lives, and they were attracted to it.
Yeah, so you really don't have to provide a lot of programming. Just be outdoors, explore, have fun, run around. So what are you doing this year? You're just at the beginning stages of this.
Well, we've got our event calendar. We've got events on our website at missourikidsunplugged.zone. But here in a couple months, we're having our first charity fundraiser. Last year, I did it all out of my pocket just to see how it would go. But the interest in it has just grown and grown and grown. So our goal for this year is to try to get 3,000 people through the program. Of course, that takes money. So we're having a charity fundraiser on April 9th at the Festus Armory.
Okay, a big event open to the public?
It is, you know, because you have to buy a ticket, but it's catered, and we're going to have all kinds of raffles and door prizes and giveaways and trips and gear. We've had so many donations already, and we're still got 3 months to work on it.
And the money raised will be to provide staff for you?
It'll be for maintenance, upkeep, staff, insurance, accounting, everything else that goes along with running a nonprofit.
Yeah, and something that we all should be a part of. I mean, I don't know anyone who shouldn't believe that being outdoors is great for kids. It's great for all of us.
I have yet to come across anybody that I've introduced what our mission is, and they say, "We don't need that. I don't know what you're talking about." You know, everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, I need that for my kid, my grandson." You know, it's been incredible.
Yeah, and I imagine these kids that are used to living in the city and just seeing animals, seeing rabbits and birds that they maybe don't see.
And fish. You know, I mean, fishing is my passion. It's my stress reliever, but to be able to see a child catch his first fish and see that fish come out of the water, and you know, be able to get to take it over to them and see the colors and stuff that are on it is just amazing.
Yeah. So is one of the rules to leave the phones on the school bus or at home? You
know, again, we want to set common sense boundaries. We'll allow the kids to bring out their phones for pictures. And one of the things that we're planning on implementing this year is geocaching with the GPS. And we know that that's bringing electronics into it, but it's getting them moving, and we want them to be able to take those memories home with them. But outside of that, they're not allowed to use it if it's not for pictures. No texting, there's no Facebook, there's none of that's going to happen.
So we're not going to see a lot of posts like at Missouri Kids Unplugged on Facebook, right?
Not while they're there. They can do it afterwards.
Right, there you go. We were just there. Very good. Well, I support your mission. I support getting everyone outdoors. I think it's great for all of us. We need to be doing more of it, myself included. So to learn more about Missouri Kids Unplugged and how to get involved, Visit them at missourikidsunplugged.zone. There's more STL Live after this. Stay with us.